So we're back on trail finally. Yeah, a bit of an update. We got to Etna last week, and yeah, Queen of Hearts suddenly got quite ill. Not sure if it was something she ate or some bad water, we don't know, but she got a bad tummy bug basically. So we were off trail for a week, which sort of obviously cost us a lot of time, and thankfully we stayed 2 nights in Etna, and then thankfully the trail angel that we'd stayed with back down in Dunsmuir, Gail, she kindly offered us to come back to her place until Chloe got better, so we did that. Yeah, and obviously with that, just the time that we lost, we had to adjust things a little bit, so we're now in Oregon. We didn't cross into Oregon where the PCT is. We crossed into Oregon on the Interstate 5, but that's fine. Got to be flexible, got to be adaptable. It's just nice to be back out here again, and yeah, ready to go and finish this thing now. At 930 miles to go from here. So yeah, happy to be back out. The legs feel like they're floating today because everything's so rested. Like a week off, you rest, you heal, and I was a wee bit worried, thinking, oh, is the body going to react badly to it? But no, thankfully, yeah, so far feeling really, really good. So long may that continue, and hopefully Queen of Hearts' health stays good and we can box on. Just walking along and woke this guy up. Hey, little fella. No, he's out of here. He's not wanting to hang around. So I'm doing my dishes right now. And I'll put it back on the pot and it'll be good tomorrow. Clean, look at that. Looks
gross.
Yeah. Hey,
but
it's almost as good as what a dog would get it.
Yeah. Yum.
So this is going to be another beautiful day out here. A record breaking day yesterday, 27.3 miles, our biggest day yet, so that was really cool. Although we're feeling it today. My leg muscles are certainly reminding me that I did a big job yesterday, but it's alright. You know, got to force the body back into it, I guess. So probably aiming for even bigger today. We'll just see how the day plans out. The terrain looks really, really good, so we should be able to. You know, these lava fields are certainly tough going. This one's better than most, but some of the other ones have been real rocky to walk across. But yeah. And what's really exciting is, all going well, tomorrow night we make it to Highway 62, where obviously it's down into Mazima village. We'll get to see our friends from New Zealand, so that's going to be awesome to see them. Can't wait. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. You probably noticed behind me, got a new backpack. So my Exos, Osprey Exos, literally fell to pieces. It was no longer comfortable. The back mesh panel that rests against your body was totally destroyed. So yeah, I contacted Osprey and they sent me a new one, so that's awesome. Picked it up in Ashland the other day. The only thing is, I was quite disappointed with the Exos and how quickly it fell to bits. Oh, pardon me. I decided to go with the heavier Atmos 65 AG. Yeah, it's 2 pounds heavier, or a kilo. It just carries the weight better. It's more comfortable. It's got hip belt pockets so I can keep snacks in there. yeah, so far I like it. It's really nice. It's like wearing a luxury item on your back versus the other one. So I've just got up this big hill here. It took like 2 hours. It was only 4 miles, but my feet feel like they're full of cement today. And anyway, this one,
Yeah, I'm just full of brokenness today. We've just been both slogging up this hill and my kneecap's playing up, and yeah, but we're embracing the suck and truggling on and listening to our podcasts and music. And
what are you doing? Truggling.
Truggling.
It's a new word of the day.
Yeah, it is. See, broken right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I threw a shit fit before because I couldn't get my drink bottle back in the stupid holder. Whoever designed these things, you can't get them in there very well when you're wearing it. Anyway, that's it. I'm figuring it out, thankfully. But yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, all good.
It's just one of those days. So, Queen of Hearts, can you explain to me what that is?
No, I'm laughing too much. It was cookies and they've just like smushed together.
We think that's the remains of about, what, 4?
4 cookies.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. And I had ramen noodles and olives for dinner, which was really nice. And Dan's having his new specialty.
Same as last night again. So that, plus cheese, plus that, plus hot sauce.
Okay, behind you there.
So we've been getting lots of little visitors whilst we have our dinner. There's only one here at the moment. There were 4 chipmunks running around before. And they're coming right up. Oh, he's out of here. So after 2 days walking through forest, we finally have a view. We haven't had a lot to look at the last couple of days. Yeah, last night, man, it turned into a late day. We got in. We didn't get into camp until like 9:30. Woo! Look at this view. And there's Queen of Hearts. Yeah, it's nice to finally be out of the trees and actually see something. It's been like Groundhog Day the last 2 days. Yeah. This is pretty surreal through here. Just goes to show you how dangerous campfires can be, and you know, one spark is probably all it took to set this ablaze. I think this was last year. Yeah, it's pretty huge, pretty devastating. But that said, there's a lot of little trees around. I'll just back up there. It'll all grow back. Nature is very resilient. So we've just been walking along and found this.
And Coke and apples after like, it's a 28.9 mile day.
And we've been carrying water for 18 of that. So
It's,
I suspect
cool.
this is from our friends Kevin and Karen, and they've come in here for a little wander today.
Yeah.
So they'll be waiting for us at the car park in about an hour, or less than an hour. But yeah. So anyway, we're going to knock this back and then get down there. So I don't know if you can see a lot, but here's the trailhead. And all going well. Our friends are here. Something's there. Big truck. And it looks like a black Hyundai to me. Yeah, that's them. Woo! Good to see us. I am recording.
Hey, my friend.
Stinky hug.
How are ya?
Good, good.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Good
Karen.
to see you. Well.
So we're on this raft and it's got a water gun.
This is for farting a lot.
Thanks. So after a 0 yesterday and some fun rafting, we're now slack packing Crater Lake. It's pretty good, and yeah, we're here with friends Kevin and Karen.
Hi.
We've come out, obviously, as I mentioned, they're on holiday here from New Zealand, so it's really, really cool. And Crater Lake, I mean, how good is this? So according to the sign back there earlier, yeah, there was a mountain here, but 7,700 years ago, it blew its top, and now there's a lake. 800 miles to go until Canada. Now this is a rare thing in the United States. Best New Zealand chocolate in the world. Thanks, Kevin and Karen. Just another one of the little treats they gave us. So we're just walking through here, and this is like the coolest forest ever. Look at the fluffy trees. Oh, and mosquitoes. Get out. So we've made it to Shelter Cove.
We have.
Woo! I want to go have a look at the sign close. I'm cutting in front of you.
Very well.
Shelter Cove Resort. Store, cabins, RV and boat moorings. And the Hook and Talon Grill, that's where we're off to. Burger time! So we're on our way out of Shelter Cove. I was going to take photos of my food, but I was too hungry and I ate it before I remembered, so soz about that. Yeah, good burger, and had a beer. Agreed not to, really. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. We're just walking up the road, and we'll get back to trail really soon. So heading to Rosary Lakes tonight. We will camp. Some Sobos were telling us that it's absolutely beautiful there, so that's really cool, and we're only a few miles away, so yeah, it's been a good day. So we are at camp cooking food. I'm not going to tell you about that because it's the same as always, but we've got a really beautiful spot by the lake here, so it's really nice. Stormy Lake, I think it's called. So we'll spin this around and show you. Alright, so here's our campsite tonight by this lake. It's quite nice. How's your day been, Queen of Hearts?
I'm a bit buggered now, but
Yeah.
It's been a good day.
We've done a few miles, but we both sort of hit the wall this afternoon. But that's alright. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll have more energy. We'll be good as.
We made it to the camp we wanted to, so
Yeah.
all is well.
There's not as many mozzies as we thought there were going to be,
Yeah, which is always good.
which is great. Still wasps though. Those things are just really annoying me. Never mind. So you're in there. Why are you in there?
I escaped the sanctuary of my tent because I'm trying to eat my dinner, and every single time I took a mouthful, a wasp went for the spoon, and
Yep.
yeah, I am in my tent now.
I've got one loitering around at the moment as well, but hopefully there he is. Oh, no, he's gone. No, there he is. Absolute pest of things. So we got up 4 AM this morning and started walking just after 5. We just stopped for breakfast. Yeah, I was really hoping today would be a good day. Yesterday was tough. The motivation was lacking a little, but yeah, people out here have been complaining about mosquitoes. They're fine. It's bloody wasps, as we were mentioning last night. So this is, in the last 4 days, I've been stung 3 times. This morning and yesterday morning while walking along, I've had one fly up my frickin' shorts and sting me on my thigh. So, and 2 days prior to that, I got one on my finger, on my left hand. They're horrible, absolutely horrible. I've never been stung by a wasp in my life until I come out here. So, yeah.
Today is going to be a good day, Daniel?
It's going to be, but the wasps...
The wasps have stung you now, we'll have a good day.
They can go away, like seriously. So we're in the Obsidian limited area, which is in part of the Three Sisters Wilderness, and there we just stumbled across Obsidian Falls. It's quite nice, and all through here we've got these, all this volcanic glass quite incredible. Like, look at this, it's so shiny. But then, as Queen of Hearts is pointing out, then you get big ones like that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's quite spectacular. Camera probably doesn't do this justice, but this is all just shimmering in the light in front of us. It's amazing.
Oh, there's a big piece over here.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. It's fascinating. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but it's just, yeah, the light coming off this is awesome. It's just shimmering away and really, really cool. So check this, like, old lava field out. This is just nuts. A little slower going to walk on than what we've been doing the rest of the day, but yeah, pretty bloody cool. Yeah, it is. If it weren't for the trees, we think we're on a different planet. But this is the sort of stuff we're going to walk on. It's quite loose, so it's not as quick. You can't put much pressure on your back foot when you just slide. So that's right. We'll get over the top of it and we'll eat some lunch. Just want to show you the view here. So I'm not sure what the other mountains are, the ones closest to us there, right in the middle of the frame. What you thought that was Three Fingered Jack?
Yeah.
Don't know what that one there is, and I believe that one in the far distance is Mount Hood. We have to get there because they have a buffet breakfast, so really looking forward to that. But it's still 6 days away, damn it. So we did 28.9 miles yesterday. Despite that, we're still up early, as you can see. We were 11 miles to go until the highway to town. Give me another beautiful day, and that sunrise looks like it's going to be pretty awesome. So we're on the bus in Bend, heading back to Sisters where we'll get back on trail. Oh, that's a good smile. And note how the bus is only full of hikers. That's real cool. But no, we came down to Bend yesterday and we've resupplied, done all of our shopping at Walmart and sent boxes to Cascade Locks and White's Pass. So only one other resupply to do, which will be at Leavenworth when we get there in a few weeks, and that'll be that. Onwards. So I took that day off in Bend, which is really good to get some jobs done, and yeah, this is like a second day out. Just didn't really do a lot of filming or any filming yesterday, so I don't know, some days you just don't quite feel in the mood for it. We're both just a bit flat yesterday. It's one thing that's getting harder now that we get closer to the end. We're pushing ourselves harder, and yeah, it's hard to keep the energy levels up a little bit now, but just gonna keep pushing. So we're yeah, we're so close. Another few days we'll be done with Oregon and into Washington. I reckon it'll take about 3 weeks to get through, and we'll be pretty much on track to finish right at the end of September, maybe 1st of October at the latest. Which will work out real nice because we fly home on the 5th, so yeah, time to get it done. So after 8.5 miles of climbing that's kicked our butts, there's our first view of Mount Hood, which means buffet breakfast in about 3 days time. So that's pretty cool. So although we've still got miles to do, we're at, how do you say it, Olali Lake, where there is a store and they sell snacks. So we're going to go get some snacks, eh Chloe?
Yep.
Because who's eating all their snacks too fast?
Everyone?
No, mainly you.
No, actually everyone.
So we went down to Olali Lake Resort. Yeah, great little shop there. Chloe managed to top up her snacks, which was good. I also bought a couple more. I love my potato chips out here, so another bag of potato chips and some M&Ms and Skittles. So it was really good. But no, if you're hiking through here, it's 0.1 off trail. Prices are really good. They've got a reasonable range too. Like, you could actually probably do a resupply there if you had to. So yeah, picnic tables and even camping areas right nearby. So certainly worth stopping in there. I don't know why it's not on the some of the trail notes with, say, half mile or something like that. It really should be. So yeah, that was really good. And we are about 0.6 from Jude Lake, where we're going to camp tonight. So not been a bad day. 26 miles today. We started at 5 AM, but because it was a really big climb late this morning, and then it was really rocky coming down the other side, we haven't quite made a pace we normally would, so we're finishing a little later. It's nearly 7 PM. That's all good. We're feeling really good. So nearly at camp, have some dinner, and get an early night and do it all again tomorrow. So just another little side trip this morning down to Little Crater Lake. It's only about a quarter of a mile off the PCT, so we've left our packs up at the junction and come and check this out. Apparently it's some of the clearest water around. Something like 45 feet or meters, I'm not sure. Someone said yesterday, but there's a tree that's all the way down the bottom and you can see it, so it's really clear water. Here's a little bit of information about the formation of the lake. So it started off as a meadow and then an artesian spring, and it's obviously slowly developed into what it is now, which unfortunately I don't have a polarizer, so I can't see that deep down. You can, sort of. A bit of a reflection though. As you can see, it's reflecting clean off the water, but to the eye, yeah, it'd be 20 meters deep or so, and I've never seen water this clear apart from the scum floating on top. But yeah, it's unreal. So we'd better be careful then. Just thought I'd show you this normalish colour. Not really, there's dirt in my paws. Yeah, that's 4 days worth. And still sporting this big blister, but it doesn't hurt, so I'm leaving it alone. And this is the view out of my tent. Alright, so we're in Cascade Locks. We've just picked up our resupply boxes from the post office, and now time to sort all our gear out and then cross the Bridge of the Gods into Washington. Cool time.